stamping friends, it's Becky Roberts with Inking Idaho, and I've got the March 2022 new release from Concord 9th to share with you today. This is full of light, bright, beautiful florals and springtime fun, so let's get right to it. This is the Banner Builder 2 stamp set and die bundle. If this looks familiar, it's because this one was released last year with the original Banner Builder set, so you might already have that. This is being released as a bundle for those of you who haven't got this part of it, but if you do have the dies, you'll only need to order the stamp set to make everything nice and current. So this one just has new fun sentiments that we haven't had before. Welcome, sweet baby. Happy Mother's Day, Father's Day. Congratulations to the lovely couple. Now this one has the words on here that says Happy Easter Blessings. And so when you cut these, you can have Happy Easter or Easter Blessings. And same here. I hope you get well soon, or I hope you know that you're loved. And then you put the little stamped box around them if you want to. I'll show you how that looks. And then you stamp the words out, you cut the words out all at one shot with this die right here. Now you'll notice that this has a little arrow in it. So this is this side up, and this die has a little arrow in it. So it's this side up, because these banners are a little bit directional, as I'll show you. So that just makes it super easy for you to figure out what to do. All right, so let me take some of these off so you can actually see them. We'll start with Welcome Sweet Baby. And so I've stamped the Welcome Sweet Baby, cut it out with the 3 dies, and put it on the banner. This is another big one. I hope you get well soon. And then we can just go down to the smaller one where you just use 2 lines. Happy Father's Day, Happy Mother's Day. And then this one is the congratulations to the lovely couple. And this one has the little stamped box around each one. So you stamp it, line it up all at one time. Then you put your words in all at one time, and you cut it out all at one time. So that makes it super, super efficient and easy to use. Now, in this stamp set, you'll see this little piece right here that has these little lines in it. That is to make your banner ends have a little bit of texture or line to them if you want to. So this is just one piece of the banner. So I just cut one of these. Here's the 2 tails, and then I just stamped them before I put it on. So you can see that. All right, let's take a look at a couple of examples. This one, I used the Happy Easter on the 2-line banner. I added in some of the foliage from the Magnolia Messages bundle, and then I put a couple of them on the side here, just added a white oval, and the background is the beautiful new Stitched Vine card front die, excuse me. All right, this one has the stitch card front die on it also, but I used the 3-line banner on this one, and then I used some of the adorable little flowers from the In the Garden set. So this one says, I hope you know that you are loved. This is the Banner Builder 2 stamp set and die bundle. This is the Friendship Garden Dies Stamp Set and Die Bundle. This one is so, so cute. Lots of die cutting, makes absolutely darling little flowers. Or you can just stamp your foliage and your flowers with a little sentiment here. So let me show you about this because it is so cute. Ready? Look at that. All right, I'm going to move the die set over here so that we can look at both of them. So with the die set, you have these large pieces which cut out just the greenery. See the greenery all by itself. And then you have the flower pieces that cut out the flowers. So I'm going to show you how this goes. So you take this piece of greenery and you cut out these flowers and you get this little piece. You take this greenery with these 5 flowers, I lost a center, and you get this. So you can mix and match and do different colors, however you want to customize it. These little cone flowers, there's 2 of them, and they're little tiny ones here. And that's what these look like if you cut out the greenery and the cone flowers. This one is the greenery, and it has these little berries on it and tulips kind of flowers. And it looks like this. So I left these loose so I could show you what the rest of the die set does. So this piece right here creates a crate. So you have your back piece in mushroom, your 3 slats right here cut out in dove, and then you put them together and you get this super cute little crate, which is perfect for this wide flower right here. So you put it in there and you get your little floral arrangement. All right, so this is the flower pot or window box, or however you want to look at it. It has the bottom and that little lip right there. So when you put them together, it looks like this. Perfect for another one of these. Isn't that sweet as can be? I love this. All right, moving on. We've got a rain boot. And with the rain boot, you have the boot and you have the sole. So you can make them two different colors if you want to. So I'm going to pick up this one, put it inside the rain boot, and there is a cute little arrangement. And look, there's a heart because Concord 9th loves you. And then we also have a watering can and then just a vase. So the watering can, super cute, super, super cute, with a couple of little flowers in it, or you can put them in the vase. Another one, really cute how it goes together. So now that you know how it works, let me show you a couple of samples. This one I did You're Just So Lovely, and I couldn't decide what to do, so I put them all on the card with some of the little hearts that are in the stamp set here. So here's just another example of how you can put them together. Had to do a yellow rain boot, you know. But then over here, we did it in Aqua Sky and Oceanside. My Love for You Can Only Grow, and this is a new cover plate for this month. It's the cover front die called Stitched Vines. Very pretty. It looks really pretty with these flowers. So I've got that one. And then with this one, I wanted to just use some of the pieces in the stamp set so that you could see how that works. So I've stamped right directly onto the card these 4 flowers. And then I stamped these 2 vases and I just cut them out because I have to have a little bit of dimension. And then I use the watering can and some of the dies. So your friendship means the world to me. Have the best day. I love these little sentiments. I love how they make little sentences out of them. All right, so this one is the Friendship Gardens Stamp and Die Bundle. This is the In the Garden Turnabout stamp set. Every month, Concord 9th releases a new Turnabout. This one coordinates with the In the Garden stamp set and die bundle. It's the same little images, only they're just tinier. Super, super cute. Now remember, when you open your packaging, your die or your jig is always going to be in here, so don't throw that away. And then if you turn your packaging over, you can see what it looks like if you turn it once, twice, 3 times, or 4 times. And if you don't speak Turnabout, you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can go to the Concord 9th website and you can download a printable tutorial, or you can view a video on how to do the Turnabout. So let's go through a couple of color combinations. This one is Cantaloupe and Sorbet, Aqua Sky, and Parsley. That makes a cute little gardening look. And this one is 2 turns of Ballet Slipper, 1 turn of Honeysuckle, and then I added in a little bit of Stardust on 1 turn. Can't do a project without Stardust, sorry. And then this one is Cantaloupe, Grapefruit, Poppy, Sorbet, and Parsley. So let me show you what I did on this one. So for this one, I just used the coordinating stamp and die set. Sending Smiles is embossed. I used Ballet Slipper and Honeysuckle. And on this one, I just did 2 turns of Ballet Slipper, so it wouldn't be quite so busy. Because as you can see, this is pretty busy. It's adorable. It's really super cute, but it's kind of busy. So I didn't want it to be quite that busy. So for this one, I did something different. I used the little die cut, I cut out the little dies from the In the Garden set, and I cut them out of the Turnabout itself, as you can see right there. And so now I have the little crate that's got the patterned paper on it with the flowers, the boot, the watering can. I do love that little watering can, the little flower box, and then a vase. But doesn't that look cute when you use your Turnabout to make your own pattern paper to cut these out with? It's so, so cute. So this is In the Garden Turnabout. This is the Magnolia Perfect Pairings dies. This is the next in the lineup of perfect pairing dies, and as you'll remember, those are ones that just take up the whole card front. So this one is beautiful and delicate magnolias and really fun sentiments. So let's take a look at what this looks like. So when you cut it, you get this beautiful full card front here, as well as an extra little piece that fits right in the center. Maybe it goes this way. There we go. Goes right in the center. So this is just such a pretty, dainty, beautiful set, and it cuts so nice. I've got a couple of them here in other colors, so you can see what they look like. They're just so pretty. Very, very pretty. So let's take a look at a couple of examples. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let me show you what this looks like on a card front. It does fill up the whole thing. So just so you know for size what that looks like. Now this one I did in white on white, which is one of my very favorite looks. And I let the I Quite Like You just kind of stand in the center. But I did go ahead and cut out one out of Sprout, and then I just cut some of the images and laid them right on top. So that's an idea for you. And then with this one, I just did the hello, miss you friend, and then I put a white one right here on the bottom. And then in the stamp set, it has one that you can cut out and color. And then I just put one of these pieces right over top of it. So that's another idea. And then I just wanted to give you an idea what it looks like in other colors. And so if you do the ballet slipper and the honeysuckle, this is what that looks like. And if you do oceanside and sea glass, this is what this one looks like. And I just use some of the enamel dots in the centers of the flowers. So that's what it looks like if you do it in other colors. So this is the Magnolia Perfect Pairings bundle. This is the Simply You Stamp Set and Die Bundle. This one is a delicate vine background or foreground, as I'll show you, and it cuts out with this beautiful scallop note card size die. They have the dies that say love you and then you matter, and then you have you, love, miss, and thank over here with a couple of little accent pieces to decorate your things with. So let me show you what this looks like. So this is how big the die is, and as you can see, it's got the little stitches on the edges. It sure is cute. And then love you and then you matter are the dies that cut this out. So let me show you a couple of examples. So for this one, I just stamped this stamp right onto the background and just added a couple of the little polka dots in there, and then I put the love you up on some foam tape, so you can see it's up a little bit on that one. And then this one I did in Stardust, and I stamped the background in this, and then I laid the You Matter dies right on here, and I cut them out of this piece. And then the black that you see is this black that's showing through right here. So that's another way to use them. And then this time, I just wanted to use the stamp set to show you what that was like. So I just put flowers in the back. I used the little note card size die for the front, and I just took the words miss, and I did it in cantaloupe, sorbet, and poppy, and did miss, miss, miss you. Just a fun little simple card. So this is the Simply You Stamp Set and Die Bundle. This is the Stitched Vines card front die. This is a really dainty, pretty patterned card front die. And this is what it looks like when you run it through your die cut machine. It is just so delicate and so pretty. So let me show you a couple of examples of what I used it with. This is the new Banner Builder 2 set, and I just put it on the background of this one. This one is the In the Garden, and I just put it in the background of this one. I actually used it in the background of a lot of cards this month because I really like this one. And then this one, I just did a full background, and then I just cut it up so that it was in threes. Isn't that pretty? It's a fun way to use your card fronts. So this is the Stitched Vines card front die. This is the Grateful Blooms Stamp Set and Die Bundle. This is coming out with this March 2022 release, but it's not part of the release. This was actually designed for a Scrapbook and Cards Today event that they did last fall, and so now they're just releasing it into the regular line, so we're just introducing it. So if you purchase the entire bundle of this release, this will not be in it. All right, so let's take a look at what this does. This is a two-step stamp. Love these. So you can stamp in different colors, and then you've got your little accent pieces that go with it. So this one cuts out the most darling little delicate doily, and then this outside piece just cuts a solid scalloped oval circle piece. And then you have your grateful, thank you, for you, and some extra little accent foliage pieces. So that's what comes in that set right there. And then I have got a couple of examples to show you. This one I stamped just like this. And so I stamped with sea glass first, and then with the stardust on top of it. And that has the polka dots and the flowers that are the second stamp. And so I did some doilies I stamped inside of those, and then I did this with the center focal piece, put grateful on top of it, for you, and then I just filled in with some of the polka dots that are in this set. And then this one, I used the Stitched Vine card front die for the background, and I cut it into 3 pieces, and then I just used this as the focal point. I stamped this in sorbet and parsley, put the thank you on top with a little ribbon underneath. It's all popped up on there. So this is the Grateful Blooms stamp set and die bundle. All right, friends, that's what's happening at Concord 9th for March of 2022. Did you find something that you can't live without? I'm pretty sure that one's coming home with me. All right, remember, if you can't decide, that there's always that one-click button that adds the whole thing to your shopping cart. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.